Prophecies.
What are your characters?
My name is Tornvale.
Where are you guys
I
at?
am. We're next to Sir Titus.
Oh, I see Tornvale. Okay. Yeah, Blue Zane. Alright, so I see you guys.
Get
Mohakio.
you healed, bruh.
Get you healed, bruh. Look how smug my fucking guy looks. Doesn't he look like a bro? I'm gonna get you healed, bruh. Alright, so before we do anything, I would highly recommend turning on the new graphics options if you haven't already.
Yeah, the advanced.
Yeah, advanced and turning on
×8 anti-aliasing.
best texture filtering is also a good call. And then just maxing out your graphics just in general is good. Obviously, you can also customize your UI however you want. You don't have to do it right now, but you can customize your UI however. And then how do you guys want to do this? Do you want to have, like, take turns going out in parties with me, or do you guys want to just stay partied together and I'll go out solo and, like, talk you through things while we're out there, or how do you want to do it? Either way, one of us is going to be by themselves.
Well, so have you played before, Blue?
I've only ever played in this area. I've never gone past pre-searing.
Okay, because I've played the game quite a bit past pre-searing. Sure, it's been 10 years, but I should be able to just kind of putz my way through it. If you're just talking your way, giving me general directions, I can easily do that. So
Okay.
if you two stay together.
All right. Well, yeah. What I'll do is I'll party up with Blue then, and then we'll run on together, and I will tell you where we're at and what we're doing, and you can just follow along in the same areas. So we'll use like landmarks and general locations and stuff like that to tell you where we're at. And you can, if you pull up the stream, if you have a secondary monitor, you can pull up the stream.
I do indeed. There
and that way you can see. It'll be a little bit of a delay, obviously, but you can at least see then where we're at. It looks like it's actually a really small delay right now. It's like a second.
I'm gonna mute you, but yeah.
Maybe it's a couple seconds. Yeah, mute the stream for sure, because that'll just get annoying.
Yep. Okay.
All right, if you guys want to come up here by me, this is where you actually start when you first create your character. So we'll start up here, and we'll start by talking to the town crier because this is the beginning of it.
Why is my dance so weird?
So, oh yeah, it's the Elaine dance from Seinfeld.
Okay, so there is a total delay because.
Yeah, it's actually like closer to 5 or 10 seconds. I thought it was less, but it's fine. It's only a small delay, so it still shouldn't be too bad. All right, let me do my bonus real quick and get my items. Okay, got those. All right, so this works kind of like ETL2, where I'm going to just read the quest dialogue and stuff so we can follow along, and then I'll just obviously point stuff out as we play. Let me get you guys invited to the guild first real quick. Oh, I can't because I don't have 100 gold. We'll have to wait till after pre-searing for that.
That's fine.
All right.
100 gold to invite someone?
Yes.
Oh,
100 gold isn't a lot in Guild Wars 1, though, so
it's a plat, isn't it?
No, platinum is 1,000 gold.
Oh, okay. It's been a while.
Yeah, so... All right, so the town crier...
Should I delete the rest of these items?
If you're not going to use them, yeah, just... There's a trash icon on the top right of your inventory. When you hit I or whatever.
And you can get them again if you hit /bonus anyway, can't you?
Correct, yes.
Yeah. So.
Also, if you want to rebind it, I recommend binding there's an option to open all of your bags, because right now we only have the one backpack. But if once you get multiple backpacks, you'll want to look at all your inventory at once. F9 is the default binding for that, but if you rebind it to something that's easier to use, it'll open all of your backpacks. Which, like I said, we'll get more backpacks in a belt pouch later. So.
Cool.
All right. Any more questions before we start? Or are you guys good?
No, I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Okay. So, Town Crier says, "Excuse me, you're get you healed, bruh, aren't you? I think Sir Titus was looking for you. He said he had some good news for you. I like good news. All right. Let's go get some good news."
Ooh, coming.
Aye. This way. Sir Titus.
Are you a pirate monk?
Aye. No, not a pirate monk. Just, coming down from the high. All right. There you are, my friend. I'm glad you are here. I have news that I think you'll appreciate. I like news I'll appreciate. All right. I've been looking for you everywhere. Get you healed, brah. The king has ordered a new offensive against the Char. I'm just going to omit my name, I think, because it's just so awkward to read as a name. I'm just gonna use bruh as my guy's name. That's his name. The king has ordered a new offensive against the Char. This is your chance for glory and adventure, but you'll need to know more about your craft before going north of the wall. Tell you what, travel to the southwest gate, which will take you to Lakeside County. I'll have Siglo the monk waiting for you outside. He can show you a trick or two. Thank you, Sir Titus. I'm on my way. All right, so before we head out, I know you guys said you had already gathered up quests, but this is why I was saying that you may as well just wait because we're going to have to do that anyway. We're going to do this kind of similar to how we go with Guild Wars 2. We're going to gather up all of the quests that we have available, but we're really only going to focus primarily on primary quests. Some secondary quests we will do because there'll be quests that like will get you a free belt pouch, and some will get you skills and things like that. And some are just interesting, so we'll do some side quests. But for the most part, we're just going to focus on primaries. So let's head over to this guy here and get his quest. I know it's kind of hard to follow along because there's no names over people's heads. So whenever I take off, I apologize. So right now, I'm not going to read all of the quest dialogue for all of the quests, only the primary ones. So we'll just skip through the secondaries and just gather up the quests and go. All right, so let's head up the stairs here. And I believe Prince Rourke doesn't have anything for us yet. Okay, so we can... I believe there is one or two up here, though.
There's a lot of people in Pre-Searing.
Yeah, Pre-Searing and Commandant are like the two most heavily populated Guild Wars 1 areas. There's people that are perma-pre characters that only ever play in Pre-Searing. Ah, yeah. Baron Egan has a quest for us. Alright, so with that one, we've got to fight a group of bandits, it looks like.
And retrieve a stolen chest.
Yeah. So if you did slash bonus, you should have an item like a igneous summoning stone, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want to use that as often as you can because that thing is OP as fuck and helps out a lot.
That's
All right.
That's the imp, isn't it?
The fire imp. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so let's head out and we'll do the bandit raid.
Are we gonna get all our skills before we go to after? You know.
Yeah, we start getting skills when we first do a quest. Let's start with war preparations. Let's head out to Lakeside County, and we'll talk to Siglo the monk. And if you look, you'll see some dialogue right off the bat. So try to follow along with that. It's between Holland,
I like
the
how
Elementalist,
the Elementalist and the monk are talking to each other.
Yeah.
About here.
Yeah. Alright, so let's talk to the monk, and he says, Sir Titus sent you to meet me, yes? I am Siglo the monk. I use prayer to heal the wounded and enchantments to shield my friends from harm, and call upon the power of the gods to smite the enemies of Ascalon. In time, perhaps, you too will learn to do the same. There's a little girl named Gwen who I'm worried about. She seems to have, well, this one I think will not take. That's the one that, oh no, it's monk test. Okay, so we do have to take that one. There's a little girl named Gwen who I'm worried about. She seems to have wandered across the river, and I'm sure she won't make it back through all those scale without some help. Please go lead her back here safely. So you guys both should have gotten to something similar to that, just with Elementalist being the theme. Mine is monk because I'm a monk.
I have to go slay Scale.
Alright, that's what we're doing as well.
Yeah,
So just, yeah.
Weird.
And then
It seems like you're the only class that actually has Gwen walk over there, because usually I go and talk to her, and she wants me to get her flute as a side quest.
Yeah, that's after this one.
Woohoo!
You have to do this quest first for that. So yeah, go kill the Scale in the river.
Thanks for that.
And then get the shimmering Scale. Oh, that's his AFK protection. I'm going to move Barry up so we don't have to deal with that every half hour or whatever.
I'm like, thanks, man. That's great.
All right, so yeah, you should have to kill. There's 3 Scale. Once they're dead, that's pretty much the end of that quest. You have to pick up a Scale fin. That's your quest item.
I needed a shimmering scale. Yeah.
Shimmering Scale. That's what it was. Yeah. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's
So
Gwen.
now we got to talk to
and a
Gwen.
red iris bar.
Yep. All right, so now she's following me back to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And the red iris flowers, you can keep them and exchange them for a helm piece, but you need 50 of them, so it's not usually worth it. I would just pick them up and sell them if you're going to pick them up, or just ignore them.
50 of them? For a helmet?
Yeah. There's a full collectible set of armor you can get in pre-searing that you just do collectible quests and collect items for collectors and you turn them in for armor pieces. Usually I do that in pre-searing, but I think we're just gonna skip it because once we get out of pre-searing, I'm just gonna give you guys some starter gold, and we'll just buy our first set right as we get out of pre-searing.
Okay.
It's slightly better than the pre-searing one, and it's cheap as hell. So
You
Right.
have the thing that's in the gem store.
wait, what?
The
Oh yeah, the
thing
hourglass
that-
staff. Yep. I do have that. All right, so Sigil of the Monk says, Gwen looks unharmed. That is good enough for me. I believe you can be entrusted with a few skills. May these skills aid you as you seek to bring peace and harmony to the people of Ascalon. I will return to the city and inform Sir Titus of your actions here. If you wish for further guidance, you may wish to talk to Haversden. I imagine he'll be coming by shortly. All right, so now we get a couple skills, and we can actually start doing stuff. Which this quest is the one that I think where you have to bring Gwen her stuff. Oh no, never mind. She's just following. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Lena the healer. Where are you at?
Yeah,
Gavin?
so I'm right near with you. I've talked to Lena already, and I've talked to Haversden, so I'm ready
Okay.
to go.
All right. So Lena the healer says, with all the dangers out in Lakeside, I can't believe the number of people who go running around by themselves. Why, I've already got my hands full resurrecting fallen soldiers without some novice monk adding to the burden. Don't people know there are plenty of folks in Ascalon City who'd be perfectly happy to join them in their adventure? Tell you what, if you promise to do your adventuring with an ally, I'll gladly give you a signet that can resurrect fallen party members. Sounds like a good idea. You got yourself an ally, you say? Well then, I'll give you the resurrection signet so that you can raise your allies. You might save me some work. So, I'm going to have to go back into the city and party up with you, Gavin, so you can do the adventures with an ally quest, because that's one you'll want to do as well.
I've got the quest, I just, haven't
Need an ally,
completed.
yeah, exactly. So let's head back into town. Blue, you can leave party. I'll get Gavin in a party. We'll run out here, do the adventures with an ally real quick, and then we'll go back into town and reparty up with the same setup we currently have. Oh, I see you right there. Okay. You Torn Veil, right? That's you?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's head out. We'll get you the quest for Adventures with an Ally so you can get your Resurrection Signet.
Cool.
And then I'll talk to Haversden. It's Lena's the one you want to talk to. And then I'll talk to Haversden with Blue because we haven't done that yet. So.
Got it.
All right. Sweet.
Right. Only one person has to go in or out. I remember that now.
Yep. All right.
Pick
So
me.
why don't you jump out? There you go. And then Blue. Okay. All right. Let's head back out again, and we'll do Haversden's quest. So Haversden is right out here. He says, "You're the monk Sir Titus was telling me about, aren't you? Well, I imagine he's right that you've got potential. But potential won't save you from a Char firestorm. Experience will. I suggest you head southwest to Ashford and talk to Devona. She's bound to have a task or two for you. Thank you. I'll take your advice." So now we head down the road towards Ashford Abbey and Devona, which I don't know if you both remember, but obviously the area we were just in is Ascalon City. In Guild Wars 2, it's quite a bit more fucked up.
Mhm.
But the area we're going to right now is also in Guild Wars 2. I think it's called like Ashford Ruins or Abbey Ruins or something like that. Ruins of Ashford. I don't remember what it's called.
Ashford sound familiar.
Something like that, yeah. It's in the Plains of Ashford zone. We saw it one of the times that we did Guild Wars 2 ETO. Oh yeah, and don't forget to summon your imp, by the way, Gavin.
I got my imp.
The thing is...
Wait, can I summon one too? And you
No.
have two imps?
No, you can only have one at a time. But if mine dies, you can summon yours.
Oh, right. I have to actually click on things to pick them up. When gear drops, you have to click on it.
Yep.
Oh no.
Just a new thing, man. It's just a new thing.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's like the
It will take some getting used to, that is for sure.
coming from quality of life of the game.
All right, so when you get to the crossroad, there's like a fork in the road. One path going left and one path going right, Gavin?
Yep.
All right, so stop there, and if you talk to... No, it's not Harnish. Which one is
There's
this?
a collector right here.
Yeah, that's not the one I want to talk to, though. At the fork, Okay, so if you stand at the fork and look towards all the houses to your left,
Yep.
you see like the silo in the middle. It's a small silo right next to a house.
Yeah. Allison the Tanner, is that who I want to? Oh no, Humphreys, the collector there.
Yeah, but don't go to him yet. But that collector,
Yeah.
he will collect. He collects. I forget what it's called. Worn belts or something like that. I think it is.
Okay.
And if you get 5 of them, he'll give you a belt pouch. So if you're are you still at the fork?
Yep.
Okay, so if you're looking towards the silo, turn around, and you'll see like a field with a bunch of plague worms.
Yep.
If you keep running around the corner of the hill to your right, you'll see bandit raiders, a bunch of them, and bandit fire starters.
Yep.
Those bandits will drop a shitload of those those belts that you need. So
Okay.
kill some of them and get those belts, and you'll get yourself a 5-slot bag for free that you can put on your character. They hurt like hell, so don't over aggro them. Well, they don't hurt like hell, but there's so many of them that they
the 4
will.
I've got on me right now, so I should probably.
4 is fine, just don't aggro 2 groups. As long as you have your imp with you should be good. And then if you start taking too much damage, just run away a little bit and let your imp keep poking at them. And then come back when you are a little bit more safe. They're not too bad, it's just a worn belt. That's the item that you need. You need 5 of those.
Okay.
Also, actually, the Ashford Strongbox is the item you need for one of the quests that we have. But I don't recall. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Did you just die?
I did just die. Can you res stick at me?
Okay.
And then I'll heal myself.
It's a little ironic when you see the monk go down first.
Yeah, I was tanking.
I am at 1 HP.
I see that. I meant to do that to you. I don't know why. I didn't target you first. I guess. There we go.
Ooh, what's in the Ashford Strongbox?
That's the quest item I was telling you about, which I think some of the bandits despawn if you turn that quest in. So until you get 5 worn belts, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll just drop that item then. There we go. Yeah, that imp is kind of badass, eh?
Yeah, he helps a
I'm
lot.
kind of confused what Aura of Restoration does.
It makes your skills that you cast. It makes them give you energy back. It's really handy because a lot of your skills are high energy skills.
Oh right, like soul reaping.
Have you been getting any worn belts, Blue?
No, you've been picking them up.
Oh, they're reserved for one person. I've only got 1.
Oh, I've only got 1 too. Then.
That was my first one that dropped right there. Wow, that's some shit luck. All right, well we'll leave the box and we'll come back to it. How many belts do you have, Gavin?
I have 2.
Okay, so
I
did
just
you?
died.
Oh, you died?
You can also get a belt pouch from scale fins. I remember doing that. You need 5 scale fins.
Yeah, this is just easier because there's a ton of bandits right there. So I usually just do it right here. Because we have to do a lot of stuff in this area anyway. So what I'm going to do, once you kill all those bandits, Gavin, just run into Ashford Abbey. If you go back to where the fork was, it's the path that is like kind of southwest. Or I guess it's straight west. There's an Ascalon guard, and then there's like a portal with a gate. If you go into the portal, that's Ashford Abbey. So
Okay.
if you go in there, just run in there and then run back out. It'll make the bandits respawn, and that's what I'm gonna do with Gavin until we get with Blue until we get enough belts for us to get our belt pouches.
I love the fact that you use my actual name and you just call him Blue.
That's the only name I know for him. I don't know his actual name. Blue is what he put on.
My name was name dropped like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, was it? Yeah, Blue is what he put on his recruitment forms. That's the only name I know.
Oh.
That's so mysterious.
Like to be aloof.
Oh, imp.
You, man.
Yeah, all loot drops are reserved for a single player except for gold. Gold is shared. So if you see worn belts drop that I'm picking up, Blue, only I can pick those up anyway. You wouldn't be able to pick them up. They're reserved for me. But that means also you could get ones that are reserved for you.
Ding.
I saw that. I'm about to ding myself. These bandits are not dropping very many belts. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've got 4. I want 5.
We both have 1. Well, he has 2, I think, actually, but I have 1.
No, I also have 1.
Oh, really? Jesus. Well, that sucks.
We got power back just in time for bed. Ice Queen stepped out from that.
Oh, ding.
Where does the strongbox go? Does it go to the Abbey?
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, I believe that's where it goes. Once you pick it up, it'll tell you where it goes. It's under Bandit Raid.
Because I might as well just hand that in if that's
What?
the case.
Yeah, once you have the.
Oh, it goes to Devona in Ashford, so I don't think it goes to the Abbey.
Oh no, Devona is by the houses where that silo was. She's like, there's a specific building on the other far side of it that she's at.
Yeah, it's
But we're getting some shit luck with these belts. We both have 2 right now.
I've only got 4, so it's gonna buy me time to run around anyway here. Then.
Oh, I got 3 now. All right, let's head back in and respawn them.
So you remember? I think it's the Alt key that which shows up all the NPC
Yep.
names. Yeah.
Yeah, purple dye.
And then control shows up. Did you get all your loot?
Yeah.
Okay. Control shows players, like all player names.
I feel like is Devona an ally you can use later on? Is that
Yep.
what she is?
Yeah, she's a hero NPC. Or henchman. Heroes are the ones that you can control their skills and stuff.
Okay.
Obstructed my ass.
That's what I remember so much about pre-searing is how pretty everything was, and then the game goes to shit.
Well, the prettiness goes to shit at least.
Well, yeah, gameplay is great.
Yeah.
Get me wrong.
You're a monk slash tank.
Yeah, Healing Breeze is pretty OP in these early parts of pre-searing. It gives me like 5 or 6, looks like 5 ticks of regen, and they just can't out DPS me.
What'd you find, love? Oh, that is awesome. That is incredibly well done. Got some pictures of Trisha's son from his gymnastics competition, and they look amazing.
Nice.
That's pretty professional. He almost looks like a little bit of a ballerina in that one, but oh, okay.
All right, I got 4 belts. Yeah, I got 4 now.
I still have 2.
Yeah, Jesus. Ow, that hurt. Ow, stop burning me. Please stop.
Oh god. Auto attack.
That's my
versus
5th.
skill. Auto attack seems to be the way to go.
Yeah, space is an auto attack, so yeah, definitely just do that. Hey, a brown die. Alright, so the good news about this blue is, once I get more than 5, I can trade them with you. Even though they're loot that's reserved for me, I can give them to you. Alright, so you got 3 now?
Yes.
Alright, let's go respawn them one more time, and hopefully we get 2 more. And this, like I said, if I get an extra one, I can always trade it with you and give you one of them, so. Did you get your 5th, Gavin?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
But I did hand in my strongbox.
Oh, did that make some of the bandits despawn, or?
No, there's still quite a few.
Okay. I think the 4 that are like surrounding the box despawn after you turn that
No,
in.
there's 3 of them there now. So
Oh.
maybe 1.
Oh, okay, so despawn 1 of them. That's not that bad then. I thought it would do more. Up, that wolf's attacking us.
Ooh, down to 7 life. I should probably run.
Probably a good idea. Fuck your shit, wolf.
Aggro range on these things.
Well, if you look at your map, there's like a little bubble around your character. That's your aggro range.
Hey, thanks. That's totally forgot about that.
Yeah. That's a thing that I almost wish Guild Wars 2 had, but also at the same time I kind of like the thing in Guild Wars 2, the minimap, not having that much clutter on it. So yeah, now you're the tank. If you look at your healing breeze, like, it's just out healing everything.
Do I need keys to open chests?
Yeah, certain chests you'll need keys for, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
you need
let's
Black
see.
Lion keys.
Yeah, that's what you need. Because the Black Lion Trading Company's a thing.
Seriously.
It's not, no, that was a joke.
Like, I don't remember that.
No, that's not a thing.
Sometimes I think all the adventurers in Tyria should just rise up and destroy the Black Lion Trading Company.
Let's do this group over here, because the ones that don't have the fire starters, because the fire starters are the ones that hurt more.
Damn it.
Come on, 2 more belts.
Not even one.
There's one.
There's one.
Dodge? You haven't learned to dodge yet. It won't exist for another 250 years. Fuck out of here with these hacks. Yay! Alright, I got one, so I can give it to you.
Did you tell Oscar? Did you shut up? Or you took pictures of them? That's awesome. I love those. Those are amazing. I need to get those framed.
Alright, so submit offer and then accept offer. I don't want that.
You have to take it.
I don't have to. I can hit change offer. Well, I guess I can't because that doesn't. Fine.
Oh, come on.
All right. Let's go get our belts. Oh wait, let's get the strong box first. So we'll turn that in too. Kill this.
Also
kill
using
that.
the flare spell?
No, that's my auto attack looks very similar to flare. Or are you asking, are they using flare? Because those guys do have flare, yes. Oh, I didn't heal you.
I died.
I apologize. I didn't heal you. I wasn't even looking at your health.
I got another belt.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So you don't even need the one I just gave you.
You took the die for nothing. Haha.
I'm not used to actually watching health at these low levels. And he wasn't the one was attacking me, so I thought the other one was too. So I just figured, well, I'm the tank now.
I wasn't even
Give
looking
me a
at my
belt, you
belt.
little bastard. Oh, he killed me.
You only need 1 belt.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to Ashford Abbey, and
Yeah, I got one for you.
Blue has an extra one. He can just bring it to you. We'll just head in there with the strongbox. Oh no, I guess the strongbox isn't for there.
No, go to Devona with the strongbox.
Yeah, let's go turn this in, and then Blue, you stay over here, and I'm gonna go turn this in because we'll both get credit for it, I think. And
Maybe.
actually, shit, you might have to come over here and actually talk to her to get credit for it.
Okay.
I was gonna have you run in right after I did this, but I think you might have to actually talk to her to get credit.
Who do I give the beautiful pendant to?
I love how goofy the run is with when you're carrying an item.
Your feet you kick your feet up, don't you?
Yeah, you just run goofy. Like you got a straight ass back and like
Dig, 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 dig.
yeah.
I have 41 energy already.
I have 45.
What?
Bandit
Hacks.
raid. All right, so she says this. This is that chest of stolen goods, gold that Baron Egan has been talking about. It must have been difficult dealing with those bandits. I'm impressed. If only we had more like you, we'd have no fear of Char at all. All right, we can also progress the other one. I'm glad you come. Further adventures. What's up?
I progressed the other one.
That's fine. I did too. It says I've heard talk among the townsfolk of unsettling rumors coming from Myrick the Scribe. Instead of babbling to random strangers, he ought to send word to the authorities if he's come across something truly important, but I'm sure he's too engrossed in his books to think of anything practical like that. My duties in town keep me from looking into this matter myself, but if you could go to Ashford Abbey to the north and ask him about it, I'd appreciate it. I'll see what he has to say. All right, so let's go to Ashford. Gavin, meet us in Ashford, and we'll give you an extra belt.
All right, I'm here in Ashford.
All right, let's go. While we're here on the way, let's talk to Humphreys and get our belts real quick, Blue, and then we'll go to Ashford. And so the top one is the belt pouch. Exchange your 5 worn belts for the belt pouch, and then you can equip it on the belt pouch slot right next to your bag in your inventory.
Done.
And it'll give you 5 extra inventory spaces. And now that one can't be extended with a rune of holding or anything, but later on you can get bags that give you, I think, 5 or 10, and you can extend them to 10 or 15 or whatever it is that you can extend them to with runes. All right, we're almost back to the Ashford outpost.
That's all good.
Oh, I got stuck on
menu.
geometry.
Oh, that's me? No.
Where'd you go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm back here by the by Brother Mello.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay. All right, so go ahead and give him a belt, and then why don't you head out to Humphreys and get your worn, or get your belt pouch, or belt pouch.
Thank you for your patronage.
And Blue, we're gonna go back out too, and we're gonna get that that quest from Allison the Tanner. I don't know if I actually do it because it's a side quest, but we'll get it anyway.
Did you get the ones from Peyton as well? Whatever his name was? Pitney?
I don't think so. No. The one right next to Devona?
Yeah.
No, not that. Well, we're gonna go get those, but we haven't done it yet. Okay. Unsettling Rumors is the current primary. That's the one we're gonna do next.
So was it Jacobs I talked to?
No, Humphreys.
Humphreys.
Right across from Allison the Tanner, right next to the silo.
Oh, it's okay. I went up. I zigged instead of zagging. All right.
All right, so let's talk to Pitney.
It's not like you didn't tell me or anything.
No, of course not. No.
Screw you. I do what I want.
All right, so actually, real quick, let me know when you get your belt.
Seconds away.
Oh yeah, we can do the honeycomb.
Yeah, the honeycomb one's a really easy one, so we'll just get some easy XP for that, and then we'll go back into Ashford.
Okay. All right. Who do I talk to? Allison?
No, Humphreys for your belt.
Got it. Done.
All right. Then go over by Devona, and you'll see near Devona you'll see Miller Upton.
Yep.
Okay, talk to him, and he'll allow you to progress the poor tenant. And then he'll say that he can't worry about helping Namar until he gets rid of the damn bees. Ask if you can give him a hand. He'll say take kind of honeycombs lying on the ground and use it to lure the bees across the bridge. So once you progress that quest, the massive honeycomb right next to him, pick it up.
Yep.
And you'll find a swarm of bees chasing you. Like go behind you, and you'll see a bridge like to your left. Yeah, run it across that bridge, and all you have to do is run the honeycomb across the bridge and drop it on the ground on the other side, and that'll complete the quest.
The bridge to Regent Valley, that one over there?
Yes.
Are dances class-based?
Yes.
Yes.
Aww.
I get the lame dance.
Mine does like the thriller, which is the best thing ever.
Yep.
You guys get cool dances.
It's true.
And yours is Elaine from Seinfeld, so that's pretty fucking cool. All right, so once you drop the honeycomb, a little ways past the bridge.
Oh, it has to be a little ways. Yeah, I might have.
It's not a lot. It's like, I mean, just like in the dirt. Probably, I usually go into like there's like 2 little divots right there. I usually go into the second divot and drop it there.
Sure.
And then you come back across the bridge and talk to Miller Upton again, and he will give you the credit for that. And it's an easy, quick 500 XP.
Level up.
All right, and then once you're done with that, just type /resign. You do that as well, Blue. Once you turn in your quest to Miller Upton.
Mm-hmm.
Resign. Why?
Because that'll kill us and make us go right back to Ashford Abbey. Oh, you're the leader apparently, so you have to return us to the outpost. There you go. All right, so we should be about the same spot. We should both have, or we should all have, Unsettling Rumors, Little Tom's Big Cloak, and the Worm Problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
a monk's mission too, but I think I might have gotten a little ahead of you while I was waiting for you. So,
Oh, that could be. All right, so real quick, from Menlo, yeah.
so
I'm gonna go to this merchant real quick and clear my inventory. So if
thank
you
you.
guys
I'm
want
trying
to
to
do the
remember how
same,
to
I
do
would
that.
recommend it. The shimmering scales, if you have any extra ones, we don't. We don't need those anymore, so you can toss them. If you have items that are unidentified, wait until you have enough gold to purchase an identification kit, because they'll make them worth more.
Right.
And if you have,
Oopsies.
Who
It-
uses,
it's not the end of the world if you sold it, but yeah, obviously it's better to have them
does anybody
identified.
use
Should we
like,
salvage stuff too?
Yeah, if you have salvage kits, if you can afford salvage kits, by all means, definitely salvage things that
does
can be
anybody
sold.
use a flame artifact?
Oh shit! I went to go click X and I clicked on the terrain and ran out of the zone. Blue might use a flame artifact unless he's got a better
I've
weapon.
got really good items
Yeah, if you
because
got
of the bonus.
The
I've got a
bonus-
blue item.
the bonus items are going to be better than pretty much any item you're going to be getting for a while, probably.
Isn't that sad? Okay.
All right, so let me know when you guys are ready to progress, and we'll move on to the next quest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend some points here. I think I want to put it all into soul reaping, don't I? Isn't that what?
That's one thing you could do. Yeah, it depends on what you want. Like basically, what you do is check out the skills that you use. If you hover over them, it'll say a trib and like soul reaping or death magic or whatever. Whichever skills you tend to gravitate towards, put points into the ones that those are skills that use that attribute, and it'll
Yeah.
make those
No,
skills that you use stronger.
I totally get it. I'm just looking at kind of.
What's
trying-
overcast?
Overcast, like your for your abilities.
Yeah, it says if overcast strikes adjacent. Is that another ability I get later on? Like
No,
use it and then use an ability.
No, it's not. Overcast is like I forget how to describe it. Certain abilities. I think it's if you're casting an ability while you're exhausted. I think is when it's overcast,
Oh.
if I recall correctly. Because you can get exhausted, which makes like your energy bar like grayed out or whatever. And that I think is that when you do a skill that's while you're exhausted, that's overcast. I'd have to look it up to be sure, but I think that's what it is.
How do I do a list of all my emotes? Do you remember?
God, I don't remember. Help maybe? No. Emotes? No. I forget.
Yeah, that's all good. I don't really care. I was just trying to remember. I've got some of those bonus emotes that I was trying to remember how to do them. And
All right. So Merrick the Scribe says,
Go ball.
I-
I can't remember that one.
"I leave the delving into dungeons to others. You, to my mind, uncovering the secrets of an ancient text is excitement enough. How may I help you?
Okay.
Devona sent you? Bless her. She knows I could use the help. I have an important message that must be delivered to Armin Saberlin in Ascalon City. I received a vision from Duena. She warned me that something dire is developing among the Char. The city must be alerted. I'll stay here and see if I can divine any more information. In the meantime, consult your map of Lakeside County to hasten your travel. Press M to view the map, then double-click a location to travel there. It's important that this message be delivered with good speed. Remember to use your map. I'm on my way. All right, so let's grab this monk's quest from Brother Menlo. We're not going to do it right now. A monk's mission is it's a quest that helps you get. First of all, it gives you some monk skills, and it's used to, if you want to make monk your secondary profession, that's the one you would want to complete. There's also the blessings of Balthazar, which I'll accept, which give you some more
So
skills.
I shouldn't do that one then.
Only if you want monk as your secondary.
No, you can do it. You can take the quest, and you can complete the quest. But once you accept credit for the quest, then you have monk as your secondary profession. So you can actually do the quest, complete the quest, and not accept credit, and you won't have monk as a secondary profession.
But then I won't get XP anyway.
Well, true, but you can. What I'm saying is you can keep the quest in your inventory and just keep those monk skills until you decide you want to take a different secondary profession.
Oh. Well, I think I'm going Mesmer already.
Aren't you already a Mesmer?
No,
No,
he's
I'm an
a Ellie.
Elementalist, and
Oh,
then I'm gonna go
sorry.
Mesmer.
The outfits, I can't remember. You
All
just
right.
looked like a pants kind of guy, so.
All right, so we're gonna just map travel to Ascalon City to continue unsettling rumors. Which for oh fuck, I forgot. I'm not the party leader, so I left the party. So Blue, go ahead and head to Ascalon City, and Gavin as well, and then I'll just
Yep.
re-invite Blue to the party here.
Go talk to Armin again. Saberline, Saberline.
Yeah.
Ooh, would you like to take on a second profession?
Yeah, so this is where he tells you about the different secondary professions, and he'll give you a little bit of information about where each secondary profession is. If you want to know where one is, if you already know what you want to do as your secondary profession, you can let me know, and I'll tell you where that one is, or if I remember. Otherwise, you can ask him. Um, but if you want to try out a couple, you can always do that too. That's like I said, each quest you get basically gives you a handful of skills for that profession, and then gives you a task to perform with those skills. So you can try them out and then not accept credit, and you won't have that profession until you actually accept credit for one.
I can't remember for the life of me what goes well with a necromancer.
Monk,
Yeah,
ranger is not bad, I guess, because then you can have a pet.
yeah, that might be the way to go, just for the sake of it.
Well, that if you're gonna work on Hall of Monuments, then too, you can have a ranger secondary, and you can work on the pet achievements for Hall of Monuments. So if this is the character you plan on doing all of your or majority of your Hall of Monument stuff on,
Oh,
that's a
might as
good
well.
future thinking thing to do as well. All right, so Urban Stableman says, a message from Myrick, is it? Let me see that. This is grave news indeed. I hope he's mistaken about this. Dwayne to protect us if this information is accurate. If such a thing is even possible, then King Adelburn has ordered this offensive against the Char not a moment too soon. We must not lose this fight, I tell you. We must not lose this fight. Let me spend some attribute points here. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. That. All right.
Jeez, this person looks interesting.
So Sir Titus says, or Sir Titus wants you to take on a second profession before you face the Char, right? I think he is right to say so. A second profession gives you access to all of the skills and most of the attributes of that profession. This is a big decision, not to be taken lightly. You might wish to see trainers for several professions and learn a little something about them before settling on one. Not just any trainer can teach you a second profession, but I can direct you if need be. I'd like a second profession. Alright, so we don't have to really talk to him to find out where those are, because I'm just going to skip it for now. I think I'll probably just go with Mesmer secondary for now until later on. I want to change it to a Ritualist or a
Oh,
Paragon.
you can
Yeah,
change
Paragon.
secret professions?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
later on in the game, once you hit a certain level, I think it's either level 20 or close to it, and then once you get to certain areas of the game, you can change your secondary
You
profession.
have to be ascended, don't you? In
How
order
many
to
No,
times
you don't have
can
to be
you do it?
ascended, but as many as you want. It just is. There's a cost to it.
Oh, nice. So I can change to ranger just to get the pet for the hollow monuments.
You could, but you would obviously have to stay as a ranger for the length of time it takes to level the pets to be able to dedicate them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do that. All right, so let's see, we got the town crier has a quest for us down here. So right now our secondary quest is the primary quest is the secondary profession. So we're gonna want to start working towards that.
Talk to the crier here.
What's that?
Talk to the crier.
Yeah. So we'll talk to the crier. We'll take his quest, even though we're probably not gonna do it necessarily. You said Blue, you're gonna do Mesmer, right?
Yeah.
And Gavin, were you gonna go with Ranger, or did you want to do something different?
You might as well go with Ranger for now.
Okay, I forget where the Ranger is.
I have a mark to the Mesmer one.
Yeah, Mesmer, I know is right outside the door here.
Okay.
If you want to come up to Armin Saberlin and ask him where the Ranger one, he'll give you a mark as to where it is.
I thought I did.
But I believe it's Element skills, Ranger. Master Ranger Nenti is near the edge of the woods in Regent Valley. To reach Regent Valley, follow the road southwest from Ascalon City, but turn south across the bridge. Keep an eye out for signs that say Regent Valley, and you should be fine. All right, so yeah, so that one I know is a fairly easy one to get to. Also, fun fact, I don't know if you guys recognize that name, but Master Ranger Nenti is the ranger spirit that you fight in the story mode of the Ascalon Catacombs dungeon in Guild Wars 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. My God, man. How
Yeah,
do you gain that information?
I'm a huge lore nerd. That's why I do this event.
Okay, fair enough.
So it's like I think the second or third boss you fight. Yeah. So all right. So that one's towards Regent Valley.
When do we get
So-
a guild cape?
Well, once I can get you into the guild, we do.
Nice.
All right. So Blue and I are gonna do the Mesmer one.
Sure.
If I recall correctly, what did his instructions say?
Go to Regent Valley. I've got a marker of it now. I
Okay,
think.
so if you've got a marker of it, then yeah, you should be good. It should be like basically towards Ashford Abbey, and then you head kind of south and east, and then once you get across the bridge, it's like a straight south run or something like that. So if you want to head there and do the ranger quest to get your secondary profession, that's probably for the best because I mean, like I said, we can leave pre-searing pretty much whenever, so it's probably going to be best for us to
You
leave
want me to
as
leave
soon as we've done our
Haversden?
primaries.
Leave him where he's at this point?
Leave
Like-
what?
Oh, well, I went out there and Haversden wanted to give me a quest. Should I take that quest?
Oh, let me see what that one is real quick. I'll go check. I think you can ignore it, but let's find out.
It's about learning more about being a necromancer. Talk to necromancer.
Oh yeah, this gives you more skills, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
Can
it
we do
does. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that as well. Yep.
Okay. Damn
All
it.
right. But you don't got to do it right this second. Go do your ranger thing
That's
first, and then we'll do that one.
Just
All right.
took my
So
marker.
for the Mesmer one, we're gonna want to go talk to Lady Althea. Which, fun fact, Lady Althea and Prince Rurik are doing the nasty together.
Ooh.
Prince Rurik and Lady Althea are like kind of they're lovers basically. Also, Lady Althea is Duke Barradin's daughter. So she says, "Hail and hello. How can this humble Mesmer help you? I got a Mesmer's burden. At the watering hole southwest of here, you'll find a rogue bull, terrible creature, a menace to everyone coming to visit our humble theater. Here are some Mesmer spells to assist you. If you dispatch this creature for me, I'd be most grateful. I'd be happy to help." Put that there, and I guess I'll put Ether Feast there too. All right, so let's go kill this bull. So yeah, Lady Althea is Duke Barradin's daughter, and Prince Rurik's lover.
So much intrigue.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make someone go slower. I can sacrifice energy for health, and I can make them have -5 health regeneration.
Yeah.
I have like the polar opposite of your skill with health regeneration.
Yeah.
Ooh, a scale fin. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I'm totally trying to find my dude. So once we get through pre-searing, I'm assuming we like clear every zone as much as we can as well.
No, I still kind of focus only on the primary quests. We'll do
Okay.
some secondaries for leveling purposes for the most part, but yeah, like I just focus on the primary because that's where the most of the lore is. If we did like any of the secondary quests, you would find me going off on wild and crazy tangents, and like there's some good lore in the secondary quests, but it would take us forever to finish that and get all the lore involved in that. So it's just easier to get like the gist of the story by doing the primaries and the missions.
Can you go back and do the secondaries after?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can go back and do them whenever. That's why we collect them all, so that you have them in your quest log, so you can go do them whenever you want.
Except for the pre-searing ones, because we're gonna.
Right, exactly. Those ones you can't do again. But most of the pre-searing ones, there is some good lore there, but most of them aren't like, you're not missing a ton if you don't do them. There's a couple that are referenced in post-searing that it's kind of cool to do, but I don't remember which ones they are offhand, and like I said, it's just there's too many quests to do to keep up with that.
That's fair.
Alright, so Lady Althea says, back already? Excellent. I can't thank you enough for taking care of that dangerous bull. So,
I get the feeling I am not going the right way for this guy. It said go to Regent Valley and then hang a Louis or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, hang an immediate left to go south.
Did you just become a mesmer?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
You're
we're
a mesmer
both.
too?
Yeah, it may as well. I mean, for monks, really the only secondaries I want are give me better res skills. So I want a ritualist or paragon secondary because both of those have good resurrection skills that don't cost energy. The ritualist one costs me life, like it takes some health away from me, but it's a combat res. And there's a paragon one that is a signet, so it doesn't cost like anything, and it's a combat res as well. So I probably won't use many of the mesmer skills, but I may as well take the
Wait, I
secondary.
was able to resurrect you in combat with this resurrection.
Yeah,
signet.
the resurrection signet is also a combat res, but you can only use it once until you get a morale boost to refill it. Once you use the res signet, it is permanently unavailable to you again until you get a morale boost.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I've got the
Angle run set
new
traffic.
monk trainer, so I'm going to go to Ashford Abbey because that's why I have to talk to Brother Menlo for mine. You should have one for your elementalist skills. Where does it have you? Where does it tell you to go?
Tangle run set if you already have the recipe.
Oh, all the way in Wizard's Folly.
Oh, okay.
Elementalist Azira experiments at the tower in Wizard's Folly. I know where that is.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to get to. So we can actually go together if you want, because there's some cool lore over there. But let's head to Ashford
Okay.
Abbey first, because it's actually going to be closer
Okay.
to go from there anyway. And then we'll wait for Gavin to get his secondary profession done. We'll turn in the
Right.
secondary profession quest, and then we'll go and do your. Well, maybe we'll just go do your thing, and then we'll turn in secondary profession afterwards. We'll
I
do.
can see my guy back in the distance. I'm just gonna get through a bunch of devourers.
Okay. Yeah, maybe what we'll actually do is we'll do each of our characters can do our like further training quests, and then once we get more skills for our primary professions, then we'll do the secondary profession quest and turn that one in. All right. So Brother Menlo for me says, "I will be glad to teach you. I know healing prayers of Dwayna and smiting prayers from Balthazar. You can learn both from me, and there are of course trainers who can teach you other skills." That one just gives you a little bit of XP, so that's why that one's kind of handy to do.
Okay, so I have the Ranger's Companion.
Yeah, so once you're done with your quest, Gavin, I think you're actually going to want to come to Ashford Abbey as well, because I believe the Necro trainer is in the catacombs, and we can actually all go do a monk's mission, since I have to do that anyway to learn some new skills. That one will just give us an extra 250 XP, so we may as well do that anyway.
So do you want me to? So you want me to hold off on finishing my
No,
secondary?
finish your secondary, and then come
Okay.
to Ashford, and then once you're in Ashford, then we'll continue.
Okay.
But yeah, we should have each of us should get our secondary professions done first. I know you had to go a little further, so that's why you're a little behind us, which is fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink.
To get a stalker.
Go. Go. Okay, so that was 9:34, so 9:40, 10:40. All right. Also, my wife will probably be getting here at any minute, so I might have to like go AFK for a bit to chat with her about we had the inspection on our house today, so I may have to go AFK to chat with her. But when she gets here, we've already been playing for quite a bit, so once she gets here, we might even just call it for the night. And then I'll go talk to her a little bit, and then I'll probably be back on to play some Sea of Thieves. But we'll see what time she gets here and base it on that, whether we want to call it or just keep going.
Sure.
But we've already made a pretty reasonable amount of progress. So, I'm level 3. We got our secondary profession, so we've been moving right along. So, Blue, you see this area here,
Yeah.
this little entrance that goes to that area down there?
Kind of cool.
Yeah, that leads to the catacombs, which is where the Ascalonian Catacombs
Ascalon.
dungeon takes place. Also,
Yeah, I
this
was down there before.
this Duena statue, I don't know if you can see it in Guild Wars 2. I think you can. It's all obviously all busted. We'll see it
All
later on
Dwayne's
too.
stats just seem to be busted. It seems
Well,
to be per thing.
like it's not like upward like that. It's like laying on the ground and broken.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dwayne is your chosen one of the 6 because you're a monk.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Where? Oh, where's that?
Fun
Hey,
fact.
mine's Balthazar.
Fun fact that like res shrines, I don't know if it works in pre-searing. I don't think it works in pre-searing, but in res shrines, in post-searing and stuff, you can kneel at them, and they'll like avatars of the gods will show up and help give you.
Yeah, they give you bonuses.
They
don't
give you bonuses for gold. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't find my freaking cat.
Really,
Says it was
the mark on your map should show pretty much right exactly where it's at. Usually, I put it right on where they spawn.
Oh, there
What
it is.
cat?
Okay, so
Stalker, jungle stalker, or juvenile, or whatever. I don't know what it's called.
Melandri Stalker. I think
Melandri
it's
stalker. Yeah.
I like how he's like, wow, it's like the hardest animal to tame. It's probably the easiest animal to tame.
Yeah, none of them are really that difficult to tame, to be honest. That's not where the difficulty lies.
No, but they are more fun to. They are more fun to tame. In
Then just to double click on, yeah, a little
yeah.
So what do you think? Should I do no helmet or have this one? This floating thing.
I personally
Oh.
don't like those things. That's why I don't
Yeah,
do. I do none.
It's kind of weird.
I also have no helm on
That's why I
mine
had it off.
because my helm is tattoos. So if I show mine, check this out.
Oh,
Just looks goofy. Oh, but
maybe if you
this
could
is
dye it a different
here's a
color.
little preview of what your cape will look like once we get you in the guild.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
So can you be in multiple guilds or only one?
Just one, I believe.
Okay.
No, well, you can be in different guilds on different characters, but each character can only be in one guild.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I've just got.
I think. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Or is it all characters have to be
Okay.
that?
I think it might be all
I-
characters actually. Now that I think about it.
I feel like they should have added guild capes to Guild Wars 2.
See, I don't mind not having capes because I never really liked them that much. I don't really think that they're anything special. The guild subreddit is like obsessed with them. I mean, they're not bad, but I've never been like. I usually hide mine anyway. I never usually have it out.
That's
But-
all.
But
Preference,
I
right?
wouldn't mind if they add them. I just don't think that it's as critical to add them as most people on like the Guild Wars 2 subreddits. I think it seems to think it is.
Can I send you my 100 gold and get into the guild?
If you have 100 gold, sure.
I do.
I'm gonna say otherwise you could wait until after we get out of here. But that's if you want to just spend it, that's fine.
Okay. There's my freaking.
I'll be
Okay.
giving you guys some starting money when we get out anyway. If you don't have enough to get some armor.
Don't attack me, kitty. Just take it. Just take it. Don't hurt me, kitty. Just take it.
All right, gotta send you an invite.
Yeah.
All right. I got a pet. I have to run all the way back. Oh,
Except-
God. It's so slow.
Yeah. Concussion reloaded.
Yeah.
That's a nice looking cape.
Yeah,
pretty
I like our guild logo in Guild Wars 1 way better than Guild Wars 2 because it's like, it just seems more Ghostbustery.
Oh, it's very badass in this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the Guild Wars 1 cape there, huh? On the twin. That's pretty cool. Thanks, bud.
Precursor kill for Kill Force 2. Butts are great.
There is still a charm and prettiness to this 13-year-old game.
Oh yeah, and like the new graphics update just makes it look nicer. And like it's always been a really fairly gorgeous game. I've always loved
For
the
what
look
it
of this
is.
game.
The character models are what's really lacking now, I'd say.
Yeah,
The
agreed.
environments are pretty good, but the
Yeah,
character.
I like the
Yeah,
environment.
when I was making the character, I was like, "Oh my god, that face looks just slapped on."
Yeah.
It has the same kind of pastel look as Guild Wars 2. I feel like the aesthetic actually, at least for the environments, transferred over pretty well.
Oh, it did very well. Yeah,
Mhm.
they did a really good job with that.
Okay, so I am officially a Necro Ranger.
Necro Ranger.
Where do I want to go?
A nerd.
Ashford?
Ashford, yeah, Ashford Abbey.
I find it sad whenever I see comments on the Guild Wars 2 subreddit of people
I'm here.
bashing it and saying Guild Wars 1 is better.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? What?
It's not like it's. Most of it is rose tinted glasses. Some of it is PvP related because the PvP was more popular and arguably better.
Because
In,
it was very CCG feeling too, right? Like that was the thing.
Yeah, and like it, I think the Guild Wars 1 had a lot more PvP support. So like they had a really good spectator mode for PvP, and like there was the Hall of Heroes and everything. Like there was a lot of really good incentives to PvP. So from a PvP perspective, Guild Wars 1 might have I might agree with it being better. But even then, I still think the PvP in Guild Wars 2 is pretty great. But as far as PvE is concerned, and world building, and just gameplay and combat, that is worlds better, leaps and bounds better in Guild Wars 2, in my opinion. So, all right, let's head in here, and we'll turn in. Gavin, you're monk or you're a necro person. If you go when you go through the portal, if you turn right, Necromancer Moon should be able to give you like a 250 XP. Your like further training or whatever quest that should be from her.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so there's
Ooh,
two quests
okay.
down in here that we could do, but we don't really have to. Um,
Ooh.
they only really award a small amount of XP, so I would say let's just skip them.
Those ghosts won't be busted today.
Yeah.
Why is my guy running away from me?
What guy?
My necromancer is now running away from me.
Oh, because you
Oh.
probably started a quest that goes down into the catacombs.
All right. Fair enough.
So fun fact.
Wait, who's our ally right now?
What?
We have an ally.
Paulus the Abbot. Yeah, that's the guy that for
monk.
a monk's mission.
Oh.
He's this guy down here. He's the one we have to keep him alive while he goes and fights off ghosts.
All right, here I go.
Are you going to do that quest?
I might as well.
Yeah, we might as well. We'll get to see a little bit of the Ascalonian catacombs before we get like these are the same Ascalonian catacombs that are in Guild Wars 2. They just look obviously a lot different because the terrain is different. But
There are some rooms that look really similar.
Yeah, there are a few.
Some specific rooms.
But yeah, so these catacombs are the same catacombs from that game. So we should be able to light these remembrance braziers too. Braziers. Yeah, I like the word brazier because it's brazier.
Yeah.
So you should have a monk skill. Well, actually, you don't because you accepted the other quest. So keeping Paulus the Abbot alive is going to be pretty tough for you unless you have a skill to heal him.
I'm kind of following Mune right now.
Okay.
Mune's doing her own thing, apparently. I might have to come back and try and do that other quest.
Well, we're not doing the one with Mune, so I don't know what quest you're working on.
I am following. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest. She kind of just ran off on me. I wasn't even aware of what she was doing. She's like, try and
Can't
keep
even
up, and ran off on me.
But I'm not on the quest.
I think it's Rites of Remembrance or.
Rites of Remembrance is the one that we're doing with Paulus the Abbot.
Necromancer's Novice, I think, is the one I'm doing.
Okay.
Everything goes pear-shaped.
I was doing some World v World today.
Oh yeah.
Yo, boys. I'm really proud of myself because I 1v3 a group.
Nice.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Makes me want to play more World v World.
Nice.
I was just doing it for the gift of battle,
Yeah.
so I need that for my legendary. But I might actually after as well.
Kill the nightmare in the east room. Where the fuck did she want me to go? What the hell?
Yeah, you're definitely doing a very different quest than us.
Yeah, but she's led me down the garden path too, so I have no idea where the hell she was taking me.
I think she's taking you pretty deep in the catacombs actually to fight
Yeah.
some kind of shade or something.
And then she just stops. And tells me to deal with it myself, I think. So, here we go.
Sorry,
Come
dip.
on,
I was
slowpoke.
gonna say sorry, dipshit stopped following us, so I had to run back and get him.
I keep pressing V.
What
try to
what level are
dodge.
you right now, Gavin?
4.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're actually a little bit ahead of us because you're. I had a feeling you would be because your quests have you killing a lot more things.
Okay. Well, that
So-
being said, I just got killed. So.
Okay. Well, why don't you head back to Ashford Abbey then,
Sure.
and we'll just head back there as well, and then we'll all go maybe over to Ascalon City and turn in the other quest, secondary profession one. Let's see here. 'Cause, yeah, I'm only halfway through level 3 right now.
Oh wow.
I'm only a quarter through.
So let's head to Ascalon Catacombs, or Ascalon City, I mean, and we'll
Sure.
turn in the second, because the secondary profession is the one we should all be on. Do you... Okay, so yeah, you got the quest, when you talked to Necromancer Mune or whatever, did she just give you XP? Like, did she have a thing for you to accept? Before she gave you that other quest?
So I've got a Rights to Remembrance. That's the other one. That's for Menlo, right?
Yeah.
Necromancer's Novice. Get past the fire traps in the burning section of the catacombs. Use bone horrors, trigger traps. She must have given me a little bit of XP. Second profession says it's complete. I just have to turn that in.
Yeah, let's go just turn that one in for now, then.
It might have just been the fact that there was a lot I had to kill on my way down.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get every single skill before we leave?
Skill? What do you mean skill?
Like element, Intellis and Mesmer for me, and for Monk for you. And 'cause I think there's like 3 separate quests per class or something to give skills.
Yeah, we may as well do those as well, but maybe we'll save that for next week.
Okay.
But we'll continue with the secondary profession part for right now. So Armin Saberlin says, choosing a second profession can be one of the most difficult decisions facing a young soldier, but don't be afraid you've made the wrong choice. There is no right or wrong choice. Every combination of professions has unique benefits and possibilities. Now it's up to you to take advantage of them. And then he says, you look ready for war. You look ready for war, bruh. Ready as any of us are the first time at any rate. That's good. From what I've seen, the war party will be prepared to head out soon. You'd best talk to Sir Titus, lest they set forth without you. I'm on my way. So now you'll notice Sir Titus has a little mission icon above his head instead of an arrow.
Yep.
That is how we leave the pre-searing mission. So we're already at the point where we can leave pre-searing. We're only level 3, so we may as well wait anyway because, once you get out of pre-searing, everything that you fight is going to be close to 5 or 6. So we may as well just wait to get to level 5. Plus, there's still a lot for us to do here. We haven't seen Duke Barradin's estate, which I want to show you because you can actually get to Duke Barradin's estate in Guild Wars 2, and I want to show you that. And I want to show you who Duke Barradin is because you get to fight the ghost of Duke Barradin in Guild Wars 2.
Right.
And there's a lot of lore reference in going to see Duke Barradin. Plus, we also got Wizard's Fife, or Fief, or however you want to say it. Wizard's Folly, yeah. And that area we obviously will have to have Blue. We'll have to go there to get some more skills. We'll get like Firestorm and a few others.
Yep.
So it'll
Because
be
otherwise you'll have to buy them. So it's best to quest for them and get them now.
right, exactly. So we'll do all the quests for our professions to get those skills, and we'll go do some exploring. We'll explore Fort Rannoch so we can see what that looks like pre-searing. We'll explore Beridan's estate and we'll explore Wizard's Folly. But there's not a whole lot to explore here. There's really a very small area that is covered by a pre-searing, but we'll want to at least see most of it. So, but we've been playing for a little over an hour. It's been almost an hour and a half now, so I think that's pretty good for 1 week. So yeah, if you guys are okay with calling it, why don't we just call it here?
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I'm down. Thanks.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill my stream then, and then we will pick this up next week.